Extraordinary people, happy Monday to you. This is your lady, your girl, Zainabu, bringing you Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary as always. Hope y'all had an amazing weekend. Hope you enjoyed it. And I welcome you to May. I don't know if you're like me. It feels like I literally went to sleep and woke up into May. It felt like just yesterday we were January 1st. Now here we are, May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. I just thought about that. May 5th, happy Cinco de Mayo. But also, before I get started, I just want to say, let's go, Warriors. Let's go, Warriors. All you Warrior haters out there. Yes, this year, we are still going to go to the championship this year, and we are going to win it all, like it or not. I don't care what OKC is doing. I don't care what Cleveland is doing. Once we make it to the finals, we are taking it home. Fifth championship. All right. I said it here. But in any event, let me get out of my silliness. The message actually today was inspired by a statement that Steph Curry made during his post game interview. And of course, whether I'm watching a YouTube video or at the grocery store, I'm always looking for a learning moment. And in his response, someone had asked him, what does he has to say to Jalen Green? Jalen Green, who is one of the young players on the Houston Rockets team, also one of the star players. So a lot was being expected from him, obviously. And so in his response, he stated, but what caught me the most in this part of it, he said, a loss can sometimes make you better as long as you don't lose your confidence. A loss can sometimes make you feel better, just as long as you don't lose your confidence. And as I started thinking about it more and more in that statement, I'm like, yes, that is true. Because while in the moment of whatever it is you lost in that thing, it could be in a sports game, it could be maybe a first time marriage that didn't go the way you wanted it to and ended up in a divorce. Maybe it's a business deal that didn't go so well. And in that moment of it, you feel hurt, you feel painful, you feel discouragement, you feel disappointed. And it's hurtful because none of us like to lose. That's just the reality of things. We don't like to lose, no matter what it is. But in that moment, after the loss, once we've taken the time to really get past and move through the hurt of it, I just started thinking in my mind, yes, a loss can sometimes make you better, because in that, after a loss, you can begin to reflect. You can reflect on that marriage. What part did you play? What did you do that caused the divorce to come about? Or maybe that business deal that didn't go so well. What did you do? So now you can start to reflect. Did you do your due diligence to maybe really look through the contracts or what have you, that could have prevented that loss of that thing? Also, in a loss, you can learn from a loss. Yes, like I said, once you move past that hurt of it, that pain part of it, that discouragement part of it, you can learn from it, so that next time that opportunity comes, so next time that wife or husband comes, so next time that job opportunity comes, you know what to do. You have learned from it, you have grown from it, which you can also do from a loss. You can grow from that, in the sense of, keeping it sports and basketball, in the sense of the Warriors and the Rockets. Obviously, the Warriors are a more experienced veteran team. They've been through this process before many of times, hence why they have 4 championships. Now the Houston Rockets, this is their first time around. Well, actually, not as a whole, as an organization, but this iteration part of it. Obviously, there was the James Harden era of it, where also the Warriors whooped them as well. But this iteration part of it, they're young players, they're learning, they're very scrappy and very confident in themselves. But going against a team like the Warriors, who've been through this before, this is kind of like their first go around for most of the players on that team. But they can learn from this, they can grow from it, so that next year, They know maybe the plays that they shouldn't make, or the plays that they need to add, or what the coach needs to do. So you can reflect after a loss, you can grow after a loss, you can learn after a loss, you can adjust after a loss. You can say now, okay, maybe I didn't put in enough time. Maybe there was a certain person or certain people or a certain thing that I needed to avoid that took my attention away from me putting more focus into this thing that caused me to lose. So yes, a loss that's bad at that moment, but it can make you become a better person as well. It can make you become a better husband, a better wife, a better daughter, a better athlete, a better business person. A loss can allow you to do that. And in that also, a loss can make you come up and map out with a better plan, so that next time around that opportunity comes, you already have the proper steps in place. You already have the necessary people in place that will bring about your winning this time around, and not standing in the midst of that loss and the hurt of the hurt of it all. But now, because you've learned, because you've reflected, because you've grown, because you've made the proper adjustments, you can now also become a winner and celebrate, rather than sulking in pain and discouragement and disappointment. So today I want to encourage you. You might be in the midst of losing something. You might have experienced right now something that you have lost. But just know that losing can sometimes make you become a better you. Just as long as you don't lose confidence, just as long as you don't lose hope, just as long as you don't lose the faith and the belief in yourself, you will come out a winner. You will come out a better person. It may be painful right now, but in the midst of a loss, you can become a better person. Let's go out there today. Let's go create something extraordinary, because you are extraordinary.